What if I told you a dog got so overfed with cream cakes, chocolates, and Horlicks that he literally started looking like a bloated sausage with a leg at each corner? And what if the actual cure wasn't medicine at all, but simply taking the pampering away? This chapter is funny, ironic, and honestly a little savage, and it's packed with exam-important lines. We're covering A Triumph of Surgery by James Herriot from your Footprints Without Feet supplementary reader. This story follows a vet named Mr. Herriot as he deals with Tricki, an overfed, overpampered little dog, and his overly emotional rich owner, Mrs. Pumphrey. By the end of this video, you'll understand the full story, the irony behind the title, and exactly what examiners love asking from this chapter. Let's jump in. The story opens with the narrator, Mr. Herriot, seeing Tricki in the street and being genuinely shocked. Tricki has become hugely fat, like a bloated sausage with a leg at each corner. This comparison is actually a simile, and it's one of the most quoted lines from this chapter in exams. His eyes are bloodshot and watery. That's what roomy means, and his tongue is hanging out from his jaws. This is not a healthy dog. This is a seriously overfed one. Mrs. Pumphrey, his rich and overly affectionate owner, quickly jumps in to explain. She thought Tricki was listless, meaning lacking energy, so naturally her solution was to feed him more malt, cod liver oil, and a bowl of Horlicks at night. Now here's where the humor kicks in. When Mr. Herriot asks if she cut down on sweets like he told her to, she admits she couldn't resist because Tricki loves cream cakes and chocolates. So, Mr. Herriot immediately realizes the real issue. Tricki's only problem is greed, and Mrs. Pumphrey's excessive love is actually the root cause of his declining health. Exam tip. This exchange is key to understanding Mrs. Pumphrey's character. She's not neglectful, she's the opposite. Her problem is overindulgence, spoiling Tricki so much that it's literally making him sick. Mr. Herriot tries to be firm, telling her to cut Tricki's food and increase his exercise. But here's a naughty detail. Even Hodgkin, the gardener, has been down with lumbago, meaning lower back pain, so there's been no ring-throwing exercise either. Basically, everyone around Tricki is enabling his laziness. But now pay attention, because within days, things get worse. Mrs. Pumphrey calls, distraught meaning extremely worried, saying Tricki won't eat anything, not even his favorite dishes, and he's vomiting and lying around all day. This is the turning point of the story. Mr. Herriot already had a plan ready. Get Tricki out of the house completely and hospitalize him for observation. Mrs. Pumphrey is horrified at first, convinced Tricki will pine and die without seeing her daily. But Mr. Herriot takes a firm line, and this shows us something important about his character. He's clearly tactful, but also has strong common sense. He knows sometimes you have to be firm for someone's own good, even if it upsets them emotionally. The scene where Tricki actually leaves the house is genuinely funny. Maids rushing around with his daybed, nightbed, cushions, toys, rubber rings, and multiple bowls, while Mrs. Pumphrey desperately throws his little coats through the car window as Mr. Herriot drives away. Everyone is in tears over a dog going to get healthy. This exaggerated comic drama is a great example of the story's light, humorous tone, something you can mention if asked about the writer's style. By the way, if these chapter breakdowns are actually helping you revise faster before your board exams, do hit like and subscribe. It really helps us keep making these for you. Now here's where the real surgery of this story actually happens. And spoiler, it's not surgery at all. At the surgery, Tricki is initially ignored by the other household dogs because he's so weak and uninteresting to them. For 2 full days, Mr. Herriot gives him no food, only water. By day 2, Tricki starts noticing his surroundings, and by day 3, he's whimpering to join the other dogs outside. The moment he's let out, he's immediately swarmed by Joe the Greyhound and the gang, and something magical happens. Tricki starts running, playing, and even fighting for his share of food at mealtimes. Board point. This recovery happened with absolutely no medicine, just natural exercise, play, and a proper feeding routine, alongside real canine companionship. This directly ties into the irony of the title, which we'll get to shortly. Meanwhile, Mrs. Pumphrey keeps calling constantly for updates, and when she hears the word convalescing, meaning recovering from illness, she goes into overdrive, sending fresh eggs, wine, and even brandy to build up Tricki's strength and enrich his blood. Of course, when it's the vets and staff who end up enjoying all these luxuries, Since Tricki obviously doesn't need any of it, this is genuinely one of the funniest parts of the chapter, pure comic irony. After 2 weeks, Tricki is fully transformed, lean, muscular, and full of energy. When Mrs. Pumphrey finally arrives to take him home, she's overwhelmed with emotion, and Tricki literally leaps from Mr. Herriot's arms straight into her lap, licking her face excitedly. And now, here's the moment that gives the story its title. Mrs. Pumphrey, overjoyed and completely unaware of the real reason behind Tricki's recovery, cries out, "Oh, Mr. Herriot, how can I ever thank you? This is a triumph of surgery." But here's the twist, there was no surgery at all. Tricki's real cure was simply proper food, exercise, and freedom from overindulgence. This ironic misunderstanding is exactly why the title works so brilliantly. It's Mrs. Pumphrey's naive belief, not the actual truth. Common exam question: why does Mrs. Pumphrey think the dog's recovery is a triumph of surgery? Make sure your answer highlights the irony. She genuinely believes medical treatment cured Tricki, when really it was the removal of her own excessive pampering. So to sum it all up, this story uses gentle humor and irony to comment on how overindulgence, whether toward pets or, as some questions ask, even children, can cause real harm, even when it comes from genuine love and good intentions. The narrator's calm, practical wisdom stands in clear contrast to Mrs. Pumphrey's emotional excess. And that contrast is what makes the story both funny and meaningful. So if you remember these key points, characters, and the irony behind the title, you'll be well prepared for your exam. Best of luck, and I'll see you in the next chapter.